Yeah, I think we are. Obviously, we still have things that we need to work on today and the next couple of days, and hopefully get even more ready.
Will you be able to get Claire back into the mix?
Yeah, Claire is back. She's training with us. Obviously, we're going to have to be careful how we're going to integrate her in the game, but yeah, she's available.
And we've talked before about how well the defense has been playing, and we've been looking at some of the stats about how many shots were from outside, the opponents that would get from outside the box versus inside the box. You've been really limiting the chances from inside the box. Is that how, can you speak to how well they've done in that sort of thing?
Yes, I think that first we're talking about defense and the goalkeeper, but in order to limit players or opponents' shots to only outside of the box, that's a whole team performance. We all have to contribute, and I think that we've done very well with it. But most of the weight falls on the defenders, and they've been very disciplined and organized. Played with urgency and did good.
Has that been a difference in the players or the mentality or the coaching?
Uh, I think a little bit of everything. No, I've said this before that I don't think it was bad before, because if you think we go to Washington, we lose the game 4-1 and we have 7 shots. So it's not like we were giving up this so many shots or so many opportunities. Sometimes it's maybe one or two things that small things that you do, and things fall in place. And obviously, we changed the goalkeeper, we changed the center back, so there is a little bit of that. We changed a little bit of how we defend as a unit, the space that we give up behind, where we set up the block, the channels that we close and channels that we open. So the traps that we set. So there's so like little things that it's not like one major thing that we would say like, oh, this is why. But there is always little things that start clicking, and everything falls in place.
And you kind of alluded to this, but just 2 incredible performances back to back, obviously clean sheets, but how can you keep that momentum going? How do you take from the Orlando match, from the Washington match, and
I mean,
go into this?
the first thing that we need to do is just focus on the game ahead of us, and not enjoy the games behind us too much. Like, we had a chance, we won, celebrated, enjoyed it. We have to move on, and I think that that's the first thing that we need to do. We need to focus on Gotham. We need to focus on their qualities and what they do, but also on their weaknesses and how we can expose them.
All performances from Haley Mace this year have been top notch. I just felt like last match she was just really just like individual brilliance defensively, specifically on Trini Rodman. What were your thoughts on evaluation on her?
Yeah, Haley's been great, and it's good that she's getting in her top form in right time. I thought that she was great against Trinity, and I mean she basically shut her down throughout the whole game. But I thought she did very well against Adriana in Orlando as well. So we see this performances against some of the best forwards in the league, and I just hope that she has the same performance this weekend as well.
And then just in general, biggest threats you feel Gotham brings?
I mean, there's so many threats, Gotham, and you don't know where they're gonna hit you from. They have so many big names, and in the likes of Esther and Rose Lavelle, Ryan Williams. I think she's doing great. So sorry, Ryan Yasmin. I said Ryan. Ryan Yasmin, and she's doing well. But then Ella Stevens, I thought she's having an incredible season. So she's doing very well. So you don't know where it's going to come from. You just know that it's coming, and you have to be prepared for it.
They've not given up a lot of goals this year, but when they have given up multi-goal games, it's been against other top teams. Do you see something that maybe you can exploit there?
I mean, every team, when you analyze, no matter how good they do, there's always going to be something that you can exploit. Obviously, we're looking in the spaces that they're giving up or spaces that they're dangerous and closing down or taking advantage of, and we're going to use these 3 trainings to get ready for it.
And you always pretty much knew that this last half of the season was going to be tough with some of the top teams going on the road and such like that. How, with where you're at right now, with just a few games left and another top NWSL team, how do you kind of evaluate where you're at now as a team?
I mean, we evaluate ourselves every day. Obviously, we have a picture of what we believe or how we would want to look at the end of the season, and we're definitely moving in the right direction. And you said that we knew that it's going to be a tough schedule towards the end of the season. Yes, that is correct. And the only thing that we were hoping for is that we are in the playoff coming into this stretch, because it would have been mentally a lot more difficult. It would have been a lot more stressful, where now we're going into these games a lot more relaxed and using these games as preparation for the playoff, where if we had to use these games to make the playoff, things would have been a little different.
What position do you want to finish the season out in?
First. Thank you for asking. I know it's hard. Like I'm not crazy, but yeah, thank you.